Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to spotlight this new guitar that I have. It's a Cort, but it's made out of Myrtlewood. It's a SFX series, which is a series they've had out for a little while, but this is a brand new one to them. They haven't had one in Myrtlewood. The reason I'm holding this guitar here is because this is a Breedlove, and Breedlove is known for Myrtlewood guitars. Myrtlewood comes from Northern California, which is where I live in San Francisco, although I've never seen a Myrtlewood tree here in San Francisco. But the northern parts of California, probably further north from me, this stuff grows locally. And these the redwood trees, this is a sinker redwood top. The redwood trees are phenomenal. If you ever get out to California, you have to go see the redwood trees. But what I wanted to say before I start this silly shootout of mine between four of my Grand Auditorium / concert size guitars is that I'm not an elitist when it comes to instruments. I'll play a $100 guitar and just get just as much enjoyment as if it was a more expensive guitar. So I just like music. For me, it's about writing songs. I'm a songwriter primarily, so what I use these guitars for mostly is recording and for songwriting. And this, I gotta say, this is a great guitar for doing both. It's also a great live guitar, but I'm not playing live because of the state of the world right now. So hopefully when that gets better, we'll all be able to hang out and play some music together. What I also want to say is that I'm not a shop. I'm not here trying to sell you guys anything. I'm just showing off these guitars that I own because I love them, and I'm passionate about instruments, and I'm passionate about the trees, and the people that make these instruments are just phenomenal, and the whole thing, just music is great, and it brings everybody together. So I wanted to show these guitars off because I love them, and I hope you love them too. If you do, if you like this video, if you love these guitars, let me know which one was your favorite. Leave me a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up. If you're so inclined, I appreciate it. If you subscribe, it's free. Most of what I try to do on here is to showcase my original song demos. And if you have some time, I'd appreciate it if you go check those out too. And I hope you enjoy the music. Without further ado, let me get into this video and we will roll the footage. Roll that beautiful green footage. Hey guys, so this is my Cort SFX Myrtlewood. You can see it has a beautiful top. It's a aged to vintage, which means it's torrified. It's got an oven call bridge. The saddle is plastic. The pins are plastic. I believe the rosette and the binding on this guitar are mahogany. It looks like mahogany to me, but I could be wrong. It could be a different kind of wood. The top is solid and the back and sides are laminate. Oven call fretboard here. You can see the frets are really nicely done. Very well polished. And the oven call feels great. It feels like closer to ebony to me than it does to rosewood, but it looks more like rosewood than ebony. But it's very beautiful. The nut is cut very well. This does have 12 gauge D'Addario EXP16s on it. Headstock's really nice, tastefully done. There's a nice Cort logo there. The tuners, you could kind of see there, they have black knobs on them. I'll show them again here in a second. So there you go. And they're die-cast tuners. They're not branded, but they are very smooth. Very smooth. I didn't have any problem tuning this thing up. Keeps the intonation very well. It's got the mahogany neck there, you could see, which is a soft V, and the neck is phenomenal. If I ever get a custom-made guitar, it's going to have this neck on it. Awesome neck. And there you can see some of the binding on the back. It's I think it's, like I said, it's mahogany binding, but the back is just gorgeous. I mean, it's a beautiful piece of Myrtlewood. And no two guitars are the same. The wood's very different from example to example. So this does have a Precis 2 preamp and a sonotone. I think it's called a Fishman or Sonocore, one of those. Piezo pickup in it. So that's the SFX Myrtlewood by Cort. This is a brand new guitar. Really nice. The next one I'm going to show you here is the Cort Gold A8. It's a Grand Auditorium size. They're both grand. All these are about the same size of guitar. The SFX is a slim body, and the rest of these are just full-bodied Grand Auditoriums. But this one's got the nice abalone rosette, Sitka spruce top. It's also torrefied. This one has Palfaro back and sides. The bridge pins and the bridge and the fretboard are ebony. It's got the bound fretboard there. You can see the frets are really nicely dressed. See how round they are, the little bullets on the end. The inlays are beautiful. Check that out. Really nicely done. They're elegant, but not gaudy either. You know, I don't like a lot of bling on my guitars. This is about as much as I can handle. But the nut is cut right. It's bone nut and saddle. Beautiful cut. Just from the factory. I didn't have to set this guitar up. And you can see the binding there on the headstock with the nice Cort inlays. This one does have gold Grover tuners. They're open back. You'll see those in a second when I flip the guitar around. The neck on this is mahogany. It's got a volute, so you see that as I work my way down here. But these tuners are super nice. I mean, if you ever play these open-geared Grover tuners, you'll know they're nice. It's got the volute there. You can see the binding on the neck. It's a satin finish neck. It's like I guess it's like a C-shaped neck, I would say. It's very comfortable to play. And then you got the Palfaro back and sides with the white ivory binding, and then the center strip here is very nice. Thought I'd show that off up close so you guys can see. And this is Palfaro back and sides, it's beautiful. It looks really nice, and it sounds good. The overtones are very sweet, and you'll hear this guitar after. But that is the Cort Gold A8. All right, so this is my Breedlove. This is Sinker Redwood over Rosewood. It's got an ebony bridge. It's pinless, bone saddle. You see the nice abalone rosette, the 3-ring. So there you can see it's redwood top, rosewood back and sides. It's East Indian rosewood. It's got a LR Baggs Anthem pickup in it. The fretboard is also ebony. You can see some of the nice inlays. Get a good shot of the top there. This is, like I said, Sinker Redwood, which is also sustainably sourced. Although California changed the laws now, I don't think you can get Sinker Redwood anymore legally. They just changed the laws recently, so I don't think you can go into the rivers and dig out any more trees that sunk. But the fretboard's really nice. It's got a bone saddle, like I said. Nuts cut very well from the factory, as it should be. This is a very expensive guitar, at least for me it was. It's got the nice Breedlove logo there. And the tuners on this one are Goto, I want to say 510s. I'm not sure that's the model, but they look like Goto 510s. You'll see there up close. Super nice tuners. I mean, what can you say? They do exactly what they're supposed to do. Mahogany neck here. It's got a very nice satiny finish on it. And you can see the binding is a ivory binding. It's a off-white, and then the beautiful rosewood back there. Really nice. This is my rainy Sunday guitar, I call this. When I play it, it's like a treat. It's like wrapping myself in a blanket with a cup of hot cocoa. It feels like home, you know. And then the last guitar I got here is also redwood top, but this is a she oak bridge. It's got tusk bridge pins, tusk saddle, and a tusk nut. This is my Cole Clark Angel 2. It is Australian grown California redwood and Tasmanian blackwood for the back and sides, and the fingerboard is she oak, same material as the bridge. And it's got snowflake inlays up and down the fingerboard. It's got the binding. I forgot what kind of binding. I want to say it's maple, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's maple. You see the beautiful figuring of the wood. It's I tried to get it to pop on camera. I think I did an okay job with it. But you see the inlays are very nice. The colors are very deep. The fretwork is very well done. You see my fret wrap there, which I got a little fuzz on the nut from the fret wrap, you could see right there, but the nut is cut very well. This also has 12 gauge elixir strings on him, phosphor bronze, and it also has gold Grover tuners, but these are not open back. These are the closed back Grovers, but they are very smooth, just like the other ones. Excuse me. And I'll show you the back here. And like I said, this is Blackwood back and sides, but the neck here I'm about to show you is check out how they attach the headstock. It's a Queensland maple neck. Queensland maple. And they attached it to the headstock with this really cool design, which I really like it. And the Queensland maple, I've never heard of it before, but it feels really nice under the hand, and it's smooth, and they did a great job carving the neck. This does have a Cole Clark, their proprietary 3-way system for the pickup, and it's got a 3-piece back, which is really, it's beautiful, beautiful wood. And yeah, I love all these guitars. I just like guitars, guys. But yeah, these are some of my the reason I like these a lot is because they're all sustainable, except for the Sitka spruce on the Cort there. That's the only one we might have to worry about disappearing in the next 10 years or so, but unless we do something. But I'm so glad to see that Cort is using the Myrtlewood, which is local to California, which is where I live. And so is the Redwood. I love the Redwood, but you could see them all here next to each other. And in a second, I'll play them all for you so you could hear what they sound like. So this one's the Cort SFX Myrtlewood. Here's how this one sounds. Let's get some harmonics going. Overtones. This is Cole Clark, Angel 2, Redwood, Blackwood. Blackwood back inside is all solid wood. Cole Clark. This is the gold A8. So, here's Cort.